So, I thought I would do my first video for the class, someplace kind of cool, besides just sitting in my bedroom, which is really boring. So, I came here. This is where I live. No, I'm totally just kidding. This is just an abandoned house on Old Highway 89 out of Chino on your way to Paulden. I don't know if any of you know where that is, but anyhow, I love to come here and just sit and think and be by myself. It technically says no trespassing. I've never been in trouble though. So, here we go. So, just to give you an idea kind of what it looks like inside, it's pretty cool, right? There's no roof, obviously, and I love the idea of man taking over nature, taking back over man. So, that's probably why it is one of my favorite places to be. So, this is where I'm gonna post up and get started. Good morning! Here I am in my happy place. Gonna make a video for you. Yay! So, I'm actually going to talk about something specific, something many of you probably don't find much joy in discussing, but I'm going to force you to listen to my opinions on it anyways. Are you ready? Here it is. School dress codes. Dun dun dun! Could the studio be any more boring? I'm going to discuss school dress codes. Let's find out. So a little bit of backstory. My parents are Mormon, so I was raised with a pretty strict dress code in my house. They always wanted to be very modest, which I'm on board with. I completely agree with. It was definitely stricter than my school dress codes, so I was always very confused when I would get to school, and then I'd get in trouble for violating the dress code when my parents had already okayed the outfit. Most of you have never seen me, so you don't know that I'm a little bit taller than average for a girl. I'm 5'7"-ish, which is not really that tall, but again, for a woman, it's a little bit above average. So my legs they're pretty long. And I would get in trouble mostly for my shorts or my skirts being too short. The problem with this is that my shorts and my skirts were not ever too short. They definitely went past my middle finger, which was the dress code when your arms are down by your side. The problem that my principal had was that my shorts and my skirts appeared too short. So, were they too short? No. But because of my specific body type, I was appearing to break the dress code a lot. Wait a second. I thought appearances didn't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts. But Danny, you're distracting the boys. How can they possibly be expected to focus on their studies when your shorts appear too short? I mean, boys will be boys. How can we even expect anything different of them? They can't even focus. Come on, get it together. In case you think that's not a real conversation that happens in public schools, I've included a link to an article that I recently read in which a young woman went to her principal to inquire about the dress code and was actually told that very exact quote. It's her fault if the boys get out of hand. It's not their fault. Boys will be boys. Okay, how many disservices are we doing here? To the girls who we are telling that no matter how they behave, if they appear to be asking for trouble, they've got it coming? And to the boys who we're excusing and teaching them how to make their own excuses instead of owning up to their behaviors and acting in a manner that they would be proud of and not need to excuse. See how quickly this spirals into rape culture? Which I'm so not getting into in this video. But there is another word that this makes me think of that most of us are pretty uncomfortable with, and I'm gonna hit you with it. So here it is. Slut-shaming. Slut-shaming? Isn't that being a little dramatic? Well, you may be excited to learn there are actually a lot of high schools in the U.S. who are adopting new policies to deal with dress code violations. One of them that I've heard of specifically is kind of like a literal scarlet letter. It's a sign that the young lady has to wear that just informs everyone that she's violated the dress code. Another one of my favorites that I've heard of is a bright orange sweatsuit that she has to wear to let the whole school know she's broken dress code. So I was thinking, wait, where have I seen that before? Bright orange sweatsuits. Prison. Are we actually literally comparing dress code violators to prison inmates? Oh, Oh, that. Yeah. Well, see, that's just how we draw attention to the infraction, so the whole school can know that this girl can't follow the rules. Not at all shameful. So, what I'm wearing right now would actually be against dress code in most public schools that I know about. I'm wearing a tank top with a sweater and some yoga pants. So, my issue is that as an adult woman, this would be definitely an appropriate thing to wear to the grocery store. I can go into Safeway and safely assume that I'm not going to get attacked or raped by the men who cannot possibly focus on buying their groceries when I'm walking around in yoga pants. But for some reason, we have a completely different standard for people that are in high school, for the girls and for the boys. I don't agree with that. I just don't think that this is the kind of situation that I would want my brother to be raised in. This is not how my dad was raised to think. This is, frankly, not how I was raised to think. So, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Obviously, I'm pretty liberal. There's lots more where that came from. If I continue to make videos, they're probably going to be about this kind of stuff. I'm very opinionated. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you later.